What's up, everybody? Today we're at Pendleton King Park, and I think we're going to try something different. We're going to see how many mulligans it takes to shoot 18 under par. I have a new camera, new mics, so forgive me if it's a little weird, but should be better quality all around, honestly. I'll do some practice putting. I think most of the mulligans are going to be from putting. There's a couple holes on this course that are like pretty much guaranteed you should get, but I think there's one where it's a par 4, but it's like 350 feet. We're going to play whatever UDisc says and see how it goes. Also, proudly sponsored by Cardinal Disc. Got a hoodie, hat. If you like what you see, just use the code Dalton2026 and you get 10% off. Let's get it started. All right, hole 1, 320 feet. Basket's right there. I don't think I'm gonna take any mulligans on this one, but you get 2 off the tee, obviously. Yeah, don't need a mulligan on this one. That'll work. All right, so hole 1, we don't need a mulligan, so that's good. All right. 1 down through 1. All right, hole 2. So far, we haven't used any mulligans. This is 332 feet. As you can see, there's a truck there, so we'll try and get it close. I think I'm gonna have to take a mulligan on that one. Yep, I am in the road, out of bounds. Oh boy. Oh, you turning too much. What are you doing, man? Oh, okay. There we go. So short. All right, well, those drives did not work out very well. Going on 5 mulligans. Now we have a straddle with a long putt. 5 mulligans. We got some wind. Long putt. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take a par on this hole and eagle the next one, because the next one's a par 4. All right, we got hole 3. It's 350 feet, but they have it a par 4, so we'll try and eagle it. We're getting a buzz. It's not gonna fade enough. All right, I gotta get a 2. All right, well.
Get off of it. Oh. There it is.
All right, there's the eagle. Cool. 2 mulligans. Okay, so we actually went long for the eagle. Let's see if we can save it. Nope. Come on. There we go. All right, hole 4, 297 feet. Trying to get back on track and not get any mulligans. It's a slow turnover. Can't see me because there's nowhere to put.
Hey, come here.
So I'm gonna throw buzz, 297 feet. And that should be just fine. Yep, no mulligans on this hole. All right, so we're inside the circle. Hopefully it'll only take 1 putt. A little bit of wind left to right. Yep. This is gonna be a fun video to post. How many mulligans it takes on the 4th hole. Okay. All right, we got hole 5. It's 397 feet, but very uphill. It's par 4, so I'm just gonna throw a drive up there and see if I can get close. Gonna go Enigma. That's turned in the tree. All right, well, we can lay it from there for par or for birdie. All right, so the drive just landed inbounds. Gonna go a little zone, just get close to it. We're just trying to get a birdie, not do too much. A little shorter than I want, but we'll take a putt. As you can see, we have another tester and we have tailwind, so hopefully it doesn't drop too much and it doesn't take any mulligans. There we go. Got a birdie. It's a pretty easy par 4, but we're playing how the U-disc says to play it. We got hole 6, 280 feet. I don't know if I'm framed right, but we'll see if it works. 280 feet. I go buzz, hyzer flip, straight shot. All right, we're gonna take a mulligan. About having fun, not how many mulligans. Well, that's pretty much basically how many mulligans we take, but you want to have fun doing it too. So, gonna go April Fool's FD. Wow, this was an idea, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to count how many mulligans this was, because I lost track. Get around it. And it hit the tree. Okay. I think the funnest part about this is gonna be picking up all these discs. All right, well, we'll see what we got up there. Turns out the T-Bird 3 got it in the circle, so we're on our second mulligan for this hole. Well, actually, our first mulligan for this hole. Now we have putting. All right, one mulligan. I'm okay with that. It's getting kind of sweaty out here. It was in the 40s earlier, but now it's getting closer to the 50s, mid 50s. Hole 7, 270 feet. There is road behind it, but it's kind of hard to get there with the mid-range. I'm gonna go CT Wasp. I should be just fine. Gets a little skip. Maybe a long putt. Let's do a provisional, just in case. Provisional mulligan. All right, that's closer. So, in case our first shot wasn't good, we'll have a shot. It looks like we did make it in the circle with the first one, so we're not gonna take that mulligan. A little bit of wind. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got to re-putt. There we go. 2 mulligans on this shorty. Keep the streak alive. 8, another 270-foot hole. This one, you kind of got to push it low to get there. A little bit of tailwind, so it should help out with this. Wow, it went crazy long. That Wasp is turning to be straight. All right, let's go a little slower. Too much hyzer, but man, I don't like that. I just want to be under the basket, I guess. I probably shouldn't be, but oh, that was almost in the basket. We'll take that one. Looks like the hex is actually parked, so we will take this for 2 mulligans on this hole. Yeah, the Wasp is over there, probably about 20 feet. And then the Buzz is over here. This is just a smarter decision. All right, 2 mulligans. The hole number 8. Hole number 9. It's really the first one in the woods. It's 295 feet, slow turnover, downhill. You just want to ride it slow, and you want to land in front of it, or it's just going to go long. There's not a lot of OB on this course, but there's some walking path. There's a walking path behind it, but I'm going to go hex and see if we can softly put it down there. All right, mulligan number 1. Ball MD3. Starting to get pretty flippy, so. And that should be perfect if it doesn't hit these roots. All right, well, I got to throw another one. Rico. Eventually, I might run out of discs to throw in this hole. All right, that'll give us a putt. So this is not what I had in mind. Having a tree to putt against. Oh man, the mulligans are about to go. About to skyrocket. Because I think I have 18 mulligans through 9 holes. Or through 8 holes. Oh boy. And I have to anti-putt around this tree. Oh, that went by way quicker than I thought it would. Great putt, Dalton. Good putt, good putt, good putt. Hole 10, you can't see it, but it's 260. It's just a forced turnover, really. It's uphill. It's almost like the last hole, but uphill and a little sharper right. But we're gonna go MD3 and just force it over and try to get close. I honestly think that's perfect. Yeah, shouldn't need a mulligan on this hole. I was right. It was pretty perfect. So, no mulligans on this hole. Because the next one, I might need some mulligans. Hole 11, 292 feet is a route to the right of the tree and to the left of the tree. I'm anticipating a few mulligans on this one. But if we get a good shot, we might not need any mulligans. I'm going to try and hyzer flip around the tree and just slowly get in there. Let's see. All right, that wasp might be leaving the bag soon. We'll try buzz. All right, mulligan number 3 coming up. All right, that worked. Mantis is parked, so 2 mulligans on this hole. We'll just do a quick on the bag wasp birdie. Not bad, 2 mulligans. Could have been much worse. All right, hole 12, 348 foot par 4. It's not long, but it is like, that's straight the fairway. The basket is hard right. So you get to that entrance right there with a little forehand, and you got probably about 200 plus to the basket. This tee shot's quite annoying. Let's try and just get a safe tee shot so we can get a good upshot. Get past it. Actually, it's a great tee shot. I'm not gonna take a mulligan. Our drive was pretty great, but getting to the basket, still tricky. I'm gonna go forehand. I have a couple discs just in case I need a mulligan, so I'm gonna try with a zone and get kind of close for the birdie. All right, well, looks like we're gonna birdie this without any mulligans. That doesn't happen ever. I'm pretty happy with my upshot. Let's find this disc. Okay, cool, it's right here. So it went a little long, but there shouldn't be any reason why we don't make this putt. It's ever hitting the band. All right, so we get 1 mulligan. That's unfortunate. Shouldn't have rushed that putt, but it happens. Hole 13, 250 feet, slight turnover. I like to go MD3 and force it over a little bit. Some people like to forehand it. I like to turn over. And that's parked, so no mulligans here. I kind of figured we were close. Can we go mulligan free on this hole? It's always a good one to get. Yes, we can. Extra. Love it. I like when a shot goes how you want it to, you know. Shaping these shots can be hard sometimes. Hole 14, 287 feet. It's actually my favorite hole on the course by far. I like to throw a pretty beat-in buzz, highs and flip it, let it just ride slowly to the basket. The basket's a little tucked over on the right. You probably can't see it on camera, but I'll zoom in when if I throw a good shot. All right, that's too low, so mulligan number 1 coming up. Mulligan number 2 coming up. Let's try this jawbreaker buzz. Super flippy. If it turns, okay. Got a long putt. I think it kicked right, so 3 mulligans off the drive. Not ideal. We're not as close as I thought we were. 20-footer. Got 2 mulligans so far on this hole. 3 mulligans. Oh no, this is the this is the 3rd mulligan right here. The putting looks bad. I need to work on it before this weekend. I got a tournament, B-tier, Savannah Open. If you're in Savannah, say what's up. Gonna try and do a video down there for a practice round. We'll see how it goes, how timing is, and how the weather is. All right, mulligan number 4 coming up. Mulligan number 5. Moved on, but this is about shooting birdies. Oh man. Really? Okay. Come on. Wow. Oh no. 11 mulligans on one hole. Finally, in the ugliest make possible. Band to cage. 13 mulligans on one hole. Insane. Putting needs some work, but we all knew that, right? Well, after that glorious hole, we're on hole 15. 230 feet. It's a sharp right to left. So you want to get a skip shot or a fade that'll go past that tree. So you want something that goes left pretty hard. I'm going to go zone and try and just get it down there. That's too far. Yep. All right. Mulligan number 1. That's also in the woods. So, oh man. All right. And I just hurt my knee, so. Oh. Wow, I am struggling. All right, we're gonna take that one. It's gonna be a long putt. I don't know how many mulligans it was, but it was quite a few. Well, that took a lot of shots to get to 20 feet, 25 feet. We're not done. Thank you. It only took probably 10 plus shots. All right, hole 16, 318 feet. You're gonna go FD and buzz. There's an early release, not close. So we'll look at number 1. A little too long for comfort. Or they kicked down, so we gotta look, but I don't like it, so we're gonna go again. This is about shooting a perfect round, no matter how long it takes, or how many shots it takes, because it can take it a lot. That's a long look. Not okay with that. All right, it's the closest one. Get around it, get through it, get clean, clean, clean. All right, we'll take that one. That one's parked. Love it. All right, so far it took 6 mulligans to get under the basket. But we only putted once. Let's see if we can take it from this Mantis. This actually worked out closer than I thought. But it's a longer putt. We'll take the first one I did with the T-Bird 3. So 6 mulligans for hole 16. Hole 17 is a par 4. We have a pretty big headwind. So we'll try Enigma. It's par 4, 426 feet. It'd be really cool to do this, but it just takes a perfect shot. When it's headwind, I don't think it's gonna be worth going for. So we'll just try and lay it up in the middle. Or throw a really bad cut roller. So we're taking a mulligan. We'll try the Metal Flake Zeus. All right, we'll just take it from there. That's fine. We're just trying to birdie, not eagle. All right, we ended up a little short. That's okay. We're just trying to get the birdie. There's a backstop to that concrete wall, but yellow line and beyond is OB. So if we're on the sidewalk, it's okay. Trying to debate forehand or backhand. Whatever. We'll go forehand zone. And I went right. Oh. All right. Got to go Gator now. Wow. Well, I want OB. So let's go backhand. We'll try putter. All right, that's much better. So we'll take that. We're at 4 mulligans. Well, actually, yeah. I'm thinking this. So an extra shot off the tee pad. 2 extra shots off of here. So this is 3 mulligans to get a birdie on the par 4. Probably should have went with putter the first time, but it's all right. Both of these shots, one almost came in, but hole 18, I think it's 330 downhill. This is a new tee pad. When they put it in, I guess a classic. It's kind of tricky to tell if you're actually close to the basket. There's a headwind, so this might be tricky. I'm gonna try MD3 and just straight at it. Yeah, there's a lot of wind. All right, so this buzz isn't gonna work. We're gonna go overstable buzz. Overstable 4 claw. Thanks, Brendan Baxter, for this. Yeah, that wind is just taking them. All right, mulligan number 1. All right, we're gonna go mulligan number 2. We'll go passion. again. See, that's got the distance. Is it gonna come back? Okay, finally. Man. All right, I don't know how many mulligans that was, but it'll be on the screen. I could have counted wrong, but we'll see. All right, that's 18 holes. How many mulligans does it take? It seems like it's gonna be a lot. A whole bunch. All right, that was okay, so that was Pendleton King Park. However many mulligans I shot will be on the screen somewhere in here. The U-disc is just for like the distances and the pars. I'm not gonna submit around because it'll show 18 under, and that's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it was an experience. It took a lot more mulligans than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be around 15 or 16 mulligans, but obviously on the screen you can see it was a lot more than that. I think I took more than almost 15 mulligans on one hole. If you like the quality, it's only gonna get better. This is my first round with this camera. I appreciate everybody that's watched and supported over the time. It's only gonna get better. This weekend I'll be going to Savannah, so be on the lookout for that. I got a sponsor, which is pretty cool. I have a code for Cardinal Disc Golf. If you go down in the link description, you'll see Cardinal Disc Golf with my my code is Dalton2026, and you can get yourself a pretty cool hoodie, cool hat, good stuff. They have good gear. It's all like, you know, made to order, good quality. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. Later.